Instagram. Hold on one second. We're gonna make our other social media here live on Facebook, and I think we're almost set so that we're on all platforms. And it is great. Looks like here we go. Got the office back in Salt Lake saying we are a green light. We're a go. So I just wanted to come on and say hello to you from Houston. I'm going to be doing some free training on belief systems and values over the next several weeks, and we're going to be offering this for free. And I wanted to start off today by just saying hi, and it's great to be on the road, coming to you from my luxurious hotel room, which has become a home for me, and in a place called Baytown, Texas. This is just outside of Houston, and wanted to share with you a couple of thoughts today that came to my mind as I was sharing an address earlier today with a corporation that I've had the pleasure of doing a lot of work with over the last 17 years or so. So one of the things that came up today was this thing called values versus attitudes, behaviors, and belief systems. And we're going to tie that into belief systems. But here's what I have found out about values that I think is so important to all of us and has really become important to me in my lifetime and my circumstance. And that is that values, they're not changeable. We can't change our values. Values are like commandments. They are what define us. They are what we live by. Values are what make us who we are. I'll give you an example. So for me, one of my values would be to be loyal to my wife, whether that be in person and show the kids how much I respect Shondell, or on the road, and that I don't watch things or look at things that would be demeaning to her. That is a value. Another value is God. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I do happen to believe in such, and so I need to do the best I can to show that I am a God-fearing human being. So God and family, I just named two of my values. Those are not compromisable in my life. Doesn't mean that I'm perfect, but it means that I need to try and live by those things. Another one would be family. How I feel about the kids that we have, my kids and our Shondell and I's children. They come first. Family first is one of our family mottos. It's one of our mottos. So that's not interchangeable. And maybe finally another one would be friends. All of you that are listening here via Instagram and Facebook, friends is a value of mine. So those aren't changeable. I'm not changing my values. Some values should never change. However, attitudes, behaviors, and beliefs can change to enhance value system. So if you want me to be a better disciple, we talked about God a little bit, you can help me change my attitude or behavior or belief system to do that. And Lord knows I need a lot of that. So I'm opening up the door there for some constructive feedback there from all of you. How about the value of family? If I need to be a better husband or better father, it's okay for me to change attitudes, behaviors, and belief systems to accomplish that. And so I want you to see the significant difference in the different roles that values play in our life versus behaviors, belief systems, and attitudes. Are completely different things, and attitude should be able to change. Lord knows how paralyzed I would be if I wasn't willing to change my attitude about my circumstance or my numb hands. What if I wasn't willing to change the way that I court my spouse and how I communicate with Shondell, or even holding her hand? And I have found out that it's not about my hand, it's about hers. I can't feel her grip, but my dad said it never was about my hand anyway, it's about her hand. So that's enhanced our marriage and made it better. And so as we tie this into a belief system, let me just tell you that whatever you're thinking right now as you watch this little video clip from me, and I share something that's very personal to me, what I've learned from this experience of being 95% numb for 17, almost 18 years, is that what you're believing in your mind every day, every second of every day, will drive your actions, and actions drive results. So you might want to be careful with what you think as you react to certain circumstances that come your way. Be careful of what you think about yourself, self-esteem, because what you're thinking about yourself will drive your actions, hence the results that you and other people get because of you. And if you don't think that your attitude or that your countenance has an impact on other people, walk into your front door after a day at work or being away and just be upset, be ticked. Watch what everybody else does. Just be unhappy. They'll be unhappy. Watch what your dog does when you show your dog that you're not happy. Only your dog, in most situations, will be quick to forgive you. So be very, very cognizant of that. If I were to leave this video chat, if I were to believe what I saw on video of different people that are in my circumstance, I wouldn't be here in a hotel room by myself. And one of very few, if not the only, travels the world, so not just the US, but travels the world alone. I'm not saying that to brag. It requires me to believe a certain way, believe that there will always be help somewhere, believe that people like Gina, thanks for being live with us, that George, thanks for saying hello, Scott McIntosh, thank you. People like that, Amy, thank you for being in my life. Because of those beliefs, I know that I've got help around me wherever I go. And so belief drives my action, action drives results. And you want to change attitudes. As we approach 2019, 15, 60 days in, I mean, it's not too late to adjust some of your goals, adjust some of your physical goals, your financial goals, your personal goals, your faith goals, religious goals, your health goals. It's not too late to do that based on a changing belief system. Be willing to reset that mind so that you can have your belief system align with your values. Once you get those two to align together, man, the things that come to you in your lifetime, it's just a roller coaster effect. Things just start happening. Again, it's because of what I believe that this roller coaster effect has happened in mine, and I say that in the most humble way. I wouldn't change where I'm at today. Yeah, I miss Shondell and the kids, and I'm grateful for them, and I'm on constant communication with them to see how they're going. But I wouldn't change the ability to be able to be farming today in a much bigger farm than what I ever dreamed of. That's one of the messages that I love to share, is that here I am today in Houston, and I used to think that farming confined me to a 650-acre piece of ground in Rush Valley, Utah. That was small thinking. Today, I'm in Houston. This week, I found myself in Mississippi, Minneapolis, Indiana, Atlanta, and I'll be in Nashville tomorrow and home Sunday late afternoon in time to go to a self-reliance class with my wife, Shondell, at 3 o'clock. Can't wait to go to that class with her. I can't emphasize enough the power of what we're thinking and how that drives the results that other people get. So with that said, I think I'll just close this little segment out. We've been into this 8 minutes. I wanted to share that message with you. We are going to be starting a course again, free to everybody. And we'll have more to divvy out as that thing rolls out. One of my goals this year was to roll out what I've been teaching for 18 years and roll it out for free and give it to people on social media. So you'll be seeing that. Want to give a shout out to those of you that are kind enough to say hello. To Chandler, thanks a lot. I appreciate the wave. Getting Healthy joined in. Matcha joined. Claude, thanks for joining from Hawaii. Good to see people from Australia. Travis, thanks a lot for saying hello. Again, Amy, Lance, Wendy, Scott McIntosh, Kevin Russell. Let me just say my thoughts are with you and your family today. I got word that your father passed away. I saw that come across my texting app. Shondell sent it to me. Keith, your father passed away earlier today. I hope it's okay that I said that on live social media. I just want you to know that your dad was always good to me. From our small town, I'll never forget Keith just coming out and helping me get out of my van and going into Plumber Supply. There's another example right there of values, friendship. Keith was one of the neatest people, one of the nicest people. And that's maybe how we'll end this meeting or this little get together here, is that, you know, when we leave this life, like this man just did today, this gentleman by the name of Keith Day, we don't take anything with us. You know, we don't get to take money or water or land but what we do take with us is the legacy that we left behind. And Keith Day left behind not just a wonderful family and a great love for his daughters and his children and his posterity, but Keith Day left behind a swarm full of friends and people that just loved and admired him. And I am one of those fans that benefited because of his life. I mean, I not only did I receive physical help from Keith, but I received just endless love. So a shout out to Keith Day, who has now made it to the other side that we're all trying to get to and do so in a rightful way. What a legacy that man has left behind. Tucker, inspired by you, high school kid in a wheelchair that doesn't let anything stop him. So thanks for joining us, Tucker. I love the fact that you're going to homecoming dances, and you inspire me every time I see you at Stansbury High School when I get the chance to go to those games. And so Charlie, hello. Randy, hello. And Jane, Scott McCain. Man, I got Scott. Holy cow, Scott. So Scott's an icon in the speaking industry, and somebody that I enjoy learning from, and also somebody that I get to mingle with on a very, very personal level. Once you get in the mind of Scott McCain, you know that you're in good hands, and Scott's been a great mentor for me. So I'll close this out by wishing you all a great rest of your Thursday afternoon. I'm going to catch a plane to Nashville in the morning and get some rest this evening. God bless all of you, and we'll see you as we open up this training coming this year. Take care. Let's see if we can hit the end button there. Okay, so I think we. Okay, now, so go ahead and take that away.